Gulgulai was a good boy. He loved spending his days exploring the forest near his home. The forest was his playground, filled with wonders and secrets waiting to be discovered. He was also a brave boy. Gulgulai never shied away from challenges. Whether it was climbing the tallest tree or crossing the stream, he faced everything with courage and determination. Every night, Gulgulai dreamed of adventures. His dreams were vivid and filled with excitement. He imagined himself in far-off lands, battling dragons and discovering hidden treasures. He dreamed of helping people. In his dreams, he was always there to lend a hand, whether it was rescuing someone in danger or simply offering a kind word. Gulgulai's heart was as big as his imagination. He dreamed of being a hero. In his dreams, he wore a cape and had superpowers. He could fly, he could run faster than the wind, and he could make the world a better place.
One day I fell asleep under a big oak tree. The shade was cool, and the gentle rustling of the leaves lulled me into a deep sleep.
He began to dream. This time the dream felt different. It was more real, more vivid than any dream he had ever had before. In his dream he found himself in a magical forest. The air was filled with a soft glow, and everything seemed to shimmer with enchantment. The trees were tall and green. They towered above him, their leaves creating a canopy that filtered the sunlight into a beautiful, dappled pattern on the forest floor. The leaves whispered secrets in the wind. Gulgulai could almost understand them, as if they were telling him stories of the forest's ancient past. Gulgulai knew this was no ordinary forest. This was an adventure. He felt a thrill of excitement as he realized that anything could happen here. The forest was alive with possibilities, and Gulgulai was ready to explore every one of them. Gulgulai opened his eyes wide. He could hardly believe what he saw. The trees were walking. Their roots were feet. They lumbered through the forest.
Hello!
Welcome to the Whispering Woods.
The birds chirped a happy tune. Gulgulai was amazed. He had never seen anything like it. He wanted to explore. Gulgulai saw a tiny door in a tree trunk. He peeked inside, curiosity bubbling within him. The door was so small it seemed like it was made for fairies or tiny forest creatures. He hesitated for a moment, wondering if he should open it. On the floor lay a tiny mat, intricately woven with delicate threads. It looked ancient, as if it had been there for centuries, waiting for someone to discover it. It had a message woven into it, the threads forming words that seemed to shimmer in the dim light filtering through the tree leaves.
To free our forest, you must be brave and honest, it read. The words echoed in Gulgulai's mind, filling him with a sense of purpose and urgency.
Gulgulai knew what he had to do. The message was clear, and he felt a newfound determination rising within him. He had to save the forest, no matter what it took. He would save the Whispering Woods. The thought filled him with courage, and he stood tall, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. But how? What was wrong with the forest, he wondered, looking around at the towering trees and the dense underbrush. The forest seemed peaceful, but he knew there was more to it. He would soon find out. With a deep breath, Gulgulai ventured deeper into the forest, ready to uncover its secrets and fulfill his mission. Gulgulai stepped out of the tree, his heart pounding with anticipation. The forest was alive with the sounds of nature, but today it felt different. There was an air of mystery and challenge. The forest animals were whispering, their eyes filled with concern. They knew what lay ahead for Gulgulai. The trials were not just a test of strength, but of character and spirit.
You must face the trials, Gulgulai. Each step you take will bring you closer to your destiny. The forest believes in you.
Squeaked a mouse, its tiny voice filled with urgency. The creatures of the forest were counting on him.
Jabbar Jinn has cursed the forest. His dark magic has twisted the very essence of our home. Only you can break the spell, Gulgulai,
croaked a frog. Gulgulai was ready. He had trained for this moment his entire life. The weight of the forest's hopes rested on his shoulders. First, he had to cross the spinning river, a treacherous body of water that twisted and turned with a mind of its own. The currents were strong, but Gulgulai's resolve was stronger. Then the talking rope would test his honesty. It was said that the rope could sense lies and would tighten around those who were deceitful. Gulgulai knew he had to be truthful. Finally, he had to escape the sound trap. The forest was filled with eerie noises that could disorient even the bravest of souls. Gulgulai had to stay focused and trust his instincts. Could Gulgule pass the trials? He had to try. The fate of the forest depended on his success. Every step, every breath was a testament to his courage. The whispering woods depended on him. The ancient trees, the mystical creatures, and the very soul of the forest were intertwined with his journey. Gulgule took a deep breath and stepped forward, ready to face whatever came next.